Hello guys, welcome again. Welcome back to this wonderful tutorial. The program organized by the Urban Regional Planning Student Association of Nigeria, CASBLAS 2.0. Well, in my last videos I've been able to cover a whole lot of topics, and I'm glad today to announce to you that I've successfully completed the registration for my YouTube channel. So you can always join me there to get your latest videos. Please make sure you do well to like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. So for today I'll be uncovering ArcGIS or ArcMap fully, so please stay in tune as we dive into the program. Thank you. I have been able to coin out some basic terminologies, or devices, basic topics rather, that we'll be covering in order for us to be able to start using ArcGIS. Okay, so part C here states that ArcGIS recipe for beginners. We'll be looking at general introduction to ArcGIS or ArcMap 10.x. This X means whether you're using 10.3, 10.456 down to 8. These tutorials will be just fine for you. And 2, how to use ArcGIS smartly and getting familiar with ArcGIS workspace environment. 3, how to georeference. 4, how to create shapefile/layers in ArcGIS. 5, how to digitize on ArcGIS. And then 6, saving your first georeference and digitized map on ArcGIS. So general introduction to ArcGIS or ArcMap 10.x. ArcGIS contains a set of applications to solve real-world geographic problems through a sequence of special operations. ArcMap is a central application that allows you to perform the usual tasks and advanced analysis, as well as show the result by means of attractive printed or digital maps. Now, how to use ArcGIS smartly and getting familiar with ArcGIS workspace environment. The structure of the main ArcGIS window is shown in figure 1. Provides a menu bar below, which are the tools that can be customized from the customized menu. On the left hand side is the table of content, where all the participating layers are located. Panels, results, Arc toolbox, catalog, search, etc. can be found vertically on the right and can be activated independently. To explore the geographic information, it is possible to use the data view and layout view. And layout view can be used to design the map before its publication. Now, this is the preview of how the ArcGIS work or ArcMap. On the left hand side of your screen is called the table of content. This is where it houses all your layers, or we call them shape files. Okay, now at the top row of the screen we have what we call the toolbars. This contains most of the functions of ArcGIS. Now we have the menu bars where you can see the file, edit, view, bookmark, insert, selection, geoprocessing, customize, windows, and help. We also have the panel sideways. You can actually pin and unpin that. Then at the right hand side is where you have your toolbox. You can have a lot of toolbox here. Then here we have the screen, the in screen, where you make your modeling, or you add up your raster image, or you do your vector design. It all contains inside this window. Now this button is where we can actually switch from the switch button. We can switch from data view and layer view. Okay, so let's continue. Now the tools bar contains the most commonly used function in ArcMap or ArcGIS. The main function of each toolbar are described in figure 2. Now this entire toolbar is called the standard toolbar. We use it a lot. We can the arrow here, the search arrow here with the plus, is when you want to zoom in. This is where you zoom out. This is where you pan, full extent. This is fixed zoom in, fixed zoom out. This is clear selection, selected feature. This is next, extend, preview, extend. This is feature, this selection element, this identify, this is measure, find, and then this is go to XY. This is talking about coordinate. Okay, so let's quickly read through. Now the zoom in and zoom out tools allow you to zoom in or out within the data view. You can draw a box on the map to see a specific area in greater or less detail. That is the first one here. Now the pan, that's for the zoom in and zoom out. The pan, now the pan tool is used to move the map freely up, down, left or right without changing the extension and without suffering a change in the working scale. Yes, this is very key. I will practicalize that. Okay, now this action is called panning. Okay, now full extent allows you to see the total extent of all the participating layers of the active map. Fixed zoom in / fixed zoom out tools have the ability to prevent zooming in and out too much and so lose sight of the map, because with each click you can zoom in and out only by a fixed amount. Now we have the previous extent and the next extent are used to return to a previous zoom in or zoom out view. It permits you to undo the navigation screen, which is very useful when the map view has been lost by mistake. Now the select features / clear selected features. This first tool allow entities to be selected with a rectangle, polygon, loops, circle or line. Once selected, the entities are highlighted in blue. The second tool, clear selected feature, removes the selection. Select element lets you select, move or resize graphics or text on the map. This facility is also available on the draw toolbar. The Identifier tool identifies the geographic characteristic of an element by means of a click. Measures the distance and area of a sector within the workspace. This tool may appear inactive if at the beginning of the work with ArcMap we load a layer with no special reference. The reason for this is that the program does not know the unit of the layer. In this case, it is necessary to indicate the coordinate system. Assuming that the special reference system of the layer is WGS 1984 17S, we will see later what this means. Then the map units are meters. Double click on the data frame in the layer, go to general tabs and click on maps and on display in the unit section and indicate meters. 3. Define, that is define up there, that is here. This is the one we're talking about, the find tool. Now the find tool allows you to search for an entity, place or address. Now go to allows you to locate a point by means of coordinate in X and Y format. Yes, I had explained this. All what I've been doing is I'm trying to read out all these tools and what they do, because they are one of the main functions of what we'll be doing in our designs. Okay, all right, so let me quickly introduce ArcGIS to you. Once you have your ArcGIS installed on your PC, once you open it, this is what you have. Okay, you have a window. This window will appear on the screen. What you do is just the blank map is highlighted here. You don't need to do anything, just come to OK and hit it. Now once you hit OK, you can now see, following what we have here in the picture, in the slide, sorry, following what we have here in the slide. Let me quickly go to the slide. Following what we have here in the slide, we have the table of contents. Let's move on to our ArcMap in real time. This is where our table of content here, you can see, is empty. Good. Now then let's go back again. Then we can also see the data view, the toolbar, the menu bar and the panels here. We have not activated a lot of them, and here is reading meters. While when we come back to our ArcMap, we discover that the unit here is unknown. We discover that the unit here is unknown. You can see it unknown unit,